What's it like to be in your hometown?
It's a blessing right now, just knowing I'm part of that class that's under Luke Fickell right now, and just being able to lead my class, recruit hard, and just come out here and compete every day with my team, and just be able to play in front of my fans and my family.
You're one of the guys that Luke Fickell, head coach of the UC Bearcats, has basically said, "Hey, I expect this young man to play." What did that do? And you understand that, and he looks at you, and here's a guy who's had great success at the college level, not just as a coach but as a player, and he looks to you as a freshman and says, "I expect you to get on the field and show me what you got."
It definitely was a big role. I know I got to play up to par and be able to help my team in some type of way on special teams or even defense. Right now, I just kind of be humble with that. Just come out, compete every day, be coachable, learn from my mistakes, and just still go out, play hard and fast.
We talked during your high school career at LaSalle. A lot of success. So you bring a winning tradition here. But what does it really mean? When we opened this conversation up talking about being at your hometown, are you looking to really try to, be one of those building blocks? You look around you see guys like Kyle Bolden and so forth, other guys from Cincinnati you played high school ball against, of keeping guys within, the city of Cincinnati and also in Southwest Ohio here. How important is that to you?
It's very important. I took that role, stepped up and being that leader. And I felt like a lot of people downplay that Cincinnati is a small school, but actually it's a big program. Even though it's not one of the big top names, but there's still a lot of benefits that comes with it. You're still going to school, play ball, and then it's just the coaching staff that we have now is really, really good. So I feel like you're still going to be coached at a high level. You're still going to play against bigger teams each week. So I feel like it's not a bad school to come to at all.
During your high school career, you had a chance to play in different stadiums, usually through the crosstown or maybe against Moeller or whatever. Moeller had a game here. But, I mean, what's it going to be like for you, that season opener, when you come out wearing that UC jersey, come out on the Nippert Stadium field, and and know that, hey, I'm not here wearing the colors of LaSalle. I'm here playing college football. Has it started sinking in that that's coming sooner than later?
I haven't synced in yet, but I feel like next week, when a game week, it would finally hit in. But I'm pretty comfortable with the stadium, just knowing that's a big atmosphere. Only thing different is just a lot of more fans. And I feel like I can take that pressure, playing under the lights and a lot of fans I'm used to. So I feel like I can play under good.
During your high school career, you running back, safety, a little bit of everything, what you did at LaSalle. Let's talk about your role now at UC. One of those guys who may fit more size-wise as a safety, but coming up playing backer. Let's talk about how the adjustments you've made so far.
One of the big adjustments is just knowing that I have a lot of responsibilities at a linebacker more than just safety covering. You still have to play, play in the box, play outside the box, cover receivers. But it's not a hard job, but you really do have to know your keys and know different defense and different schemes that we have to put in.
Coming in, you just had your first experience Camp Higher Ground. Let's talk about that and, what it was like for you to get out there and experience that and bond with the new teammates you have here at UC.
A lot of people don't know that back in high school, that's where we went for our camp days for about a week. So I'm pretty used to the environment. The only difference is just, it's competing every day with a college level, and just the coaching, the pressure, and a lot of more meetings, and just the bond is pretty much the same. Every team has a certain type of bonding, but that's one of the biggest things, just coming together and be able to go out there and compete and come back and be brothers again.
You played at a program that was, as we said, very successful, multiple state championships. You come here, and you mentioned the word competing. How much difference is that role of competing at the college level as compared to the high school level?
It's not a big difference, but I feel like everybody on the team wants to compete and win a championship, and that's one of our goals right now, is we going to the championship and we're going to actually win one. And I feel like I can make a big impact on that. And the coaching staff, they push us every day. We push the coaches at a different level, and right now we all on the same page, and that's one thing that we have right now.
You have a coach in Marcus Freeman who not only, again, another Southwest Ohio guy from Huber Heights, Wayne, played at Ohio State. What's it been like to be learning under him?
It's definitely a blessing, just knowing they recruited me. He can coach me, he can help me in life, and be able to just push me at a different level that I've never been pushed at exactly. But he's definitely one of the big impacts on me right now, because I take it personally when he's coaching me. I know that he's know what he's doing, so I really look up to him as far as coaching-wise.
You talked about how you think it's going to sink in maybe next week, but are you already hearing it from the family? The family starting to maybe get a little bit more juiced about what's going to happen next week?
Yeah, my family, they text me every day. Can't wait to see you next week. Just being able to play in front of my city is one of the main keys right now. I'm not worried about, but it's gonna be a good time.